Who's ready for another banger of a series? Today we're playing Five Nights at Trump's. Some would say Five Nights at the Finest's.
Literally, no one has ever said that before, Don. You just made that up.
Yeah, you look like a wet raccoon.
You guys can shut the F up now. I'm starting the game.
Is Phone Man here as well?
These are fan games. Of course he is here.
Listen closely if you want to first try this crap.
Hello. Oh, hey, how you doing, man? Great to see ya. Thanks for volunteering to test out the beta of Five Nights at Trump's. I am, of course, the phone guy, and will be doing my best to try and help you out to survive each night that you're at Trump's Pizzeria. Just like any other Five Nights game, you have to sit in your office, monitor cameras, and watch the animatronics as they move around the night trying. Very original, right, huh? Well, I'll leave you to it. This was, just, and of course, I'll be properly talking about the game and what. Just enjoy the game.
Well, that wasn't very helpful, but as he said, it's just like any other FNAF game, which should mean that we got this.
With the power of friendship, we can first try this night.
With the power of friendship, my ass, you probably don't even remember how to play a FNAF game, even though we played like, I lost count.
No, I remember each and every single detail of this game. First, you close both doors, and then you sit and wait until 6 a.m.
Then what do you do once the power is out?
You refill the generators.
With what exactly?
Oil?
What
Oil?
in the mother frickin' heck did you just say? I would face these monsters with my bare hands and not use oil, you dumb idiot.
Don't we have way more than we'll ever need?
Then why do you think we terrorize we frame third world countries to seem like all of them are terrorists and then save America from their terror?
I think you went from bad to worse to even worse.
You think? Anyways, I admit that I forgot how to play this game already.
It's quite simple. We need to check the cams to see where the monsters are. If we notice that a monster is missing, we flash both doors because he is most likely waiting in front of either of them. Then we close that door and wait for him to go away.
As you just saw, Obama is in the room next to the right door, so we need to pay more attention to that side.
And once we can't see him on cam 6, that most likely means that he is about to jump scare us and we need to close the door ASAP.
Why can't we close the door from now?
So we don't drain the battery, Sleepy Joe.
You noticed how once he disappeared from the camera, he showed up at our door?
Yeah, I noticed. Wasn't George supposed to show up today?
Well, you know him. He rarely ever shows up. He's either super late or doesn't even bother to show up in the first place.
Yo, boys, I know I'm late, but better late than ever. What are we playing today?
You know what's better than late in your case, Bush, not showing up at all.
Never mind Donald George. He can't hide his hatred for shit. Anyways, we're playing Five Nights at the Fine at Trump's.
Ha ha ha, even you said it, Obama.
I've heard good stuff about this game.
When and where exactly?
I don't know, Joe. I was just trying to make small talk.
Does anyone really still do small talks in 2024? You're a fossil, George.
How does insulting George's age make you feel better when you're literally older than him by 2 months?
He's just trying to cope with being on the verge of meeting God with all the bad stuff he's done.
Me, no way. I'm a good person deep down, and we all know it.
Way too deep down it drowned. Remind me of one good thing that you did.
Hold on. What on earth was that sound?
It's been going on and on since the beginning of the night. Donald is just trying to avoid the question.
It got a lot more intense once we hit 4 a.m.
Yeah, I'm loving the suspense.
Is it just me, or is time sprinting by in this game? We're already on 4 a.m.?
Yeah, we might have enough time to do another night.
What do you guys think of the moon landing? Was it fake?
Even though that is the most random question right now, no, I don't think it was.
Joe, you dumb frick, do you know how hard we worked on that? We even know for a fact that the flag is starting to deteriorate and will eventually get bleached white by the sun. How can we know that if we filmed it in Hollywood's backyard?
You were like 22 or 23 years old back then, Don. Why are you taking it personally as if you were the engineers who worked tirelessly day and night on it?
I took it personally because I'm an American, and just the accusation makes me mad.
Well, if you think about it, if it wasn't faked, you wouldn't get mad at an accusation that you know isn't true.
Maybe I know that it isn't true, but some dumbass Americans will believe it.
It's the pride of America either way, Joe. Even if it was fake, just go on with it. It will only benefit America.
Anyhow, are you boys ready for night 2?
I am ready, Don.
No one asked you, dipshit, and why should I give a single frick whether any of you is ready or not? I'm the only one playing here.
Well, you tell us. You are the one who asked whether or not we're ready.
I was just trying to make small talk. Can't you be thankful that I'm putting in effort?
Small talk? In 2024? That's so lame, Don. You're so lame.
Well, I was inspired by the greatest dipshit ever. You actually might know him. His name is George W. Bush.
Haha, so funny, Donald.
Yeah, and he was really known for something I'm trying to remember.
Maybe because I was a president at one point?
Oh yeah, I remembered. He was super known for eating a shoe.
I never ate the shoe, you little prick. It was thrown at me, and for no reason.
Maybe because you're one of the main reasons Iraq is currently one of the worst places to live at.
Don't act like you haven't continued Bush's movement.
Movement? It's more of a war and all for some oil, which I can't lie, I would do the exact same.
Would? More like I did the exact same?
Yeah, you sure did, Joe.
No, I was speaking on Obama's tongue.
You, George, what the flip?
Do you guys keep misunderstanding me on purpose?
Ain't no way in a million years would we do such a thing, Joey.
Well, it seems like you just did, and a bunch of times already.
Cry about it then.
Watch out, that handsome-looking man is at Cam 6. And if we don't pay enough attention, he'll probably jump scare us.
Your standards for handsome must be really low, Barack.
That guy has the biggest red flag when it comes to handsomeness.
Which is,
Look, another really handsome person is at Cam 5. You also need to pay attention to him.
You don't say dipshit. Even a monkey would be able to figure it out, right, Barack?
what's really important here is what George meant by the biggest red flag when it comes to handsomeness. Can you explain yourself, George?
I meant that,
He must be having some really bad internet issues, huh?
dang, the internet's these days, am I right?
Even though you don't leave right away when disconnecting in Discord, I'll play along. And since you're here now, what did you mean by the biggest red flag when it comes to handsomeness?
I meant that, you see how my internet is very unstable and bad right now?
Putin must have DDoSed you.
Yeah, he must have done the DDoS technology.
He might have also jit-rizzed you up.
Yeah, that as well.
I'm not dumb, Bush. I know you meant that he was a red flag because he was black, you racist asshole.
What? No, dude, I meant that he was a massive red flag because he's a president. When was the last time you've a handsome president? Starting from 2009.
You were a president in 2009, dumb duck, and also I was president, the most handsome man that all of you know.
I agree with Bush. America hasn't seen any handsome presidents starting from 2009 and ending at 2020, where they had me, aka the pimp.
You could barely pull a single girl, Joe. How can you be called the pimp?
I actually have a lot of children, but they don't know me, son.
4 is not that much, to be completely honest, Sleepy Joe.
Neither is 5.
You literally have 2 children, Barack.
You also have 2, dipshit, so I have the most amount of children here.
Can't this night end already? I want to go home.
But you're home, Joe.
Wait, what? Oh yeah, thank God I'm finally here. I was so dang tired.
You have been home the entire frickin' day, and you just woke from a 49-hour quote-unquote nap.
Anyways, don't we have enough battery to keep the doors closed until the end of the night?
Even if we did, where's the fun in that?
Don't act like you're the guru of 5 nights at whoever he is.
So funny, Bush. I'm laughing so much right now, my lungs are about to explode.
You don't sound like you're laughing, Don.
It's because I'm not, idiot. I'm making fun of George for being lamer than the average grandma.
To be honest, most of the grandmas are above average grandmas.
That doesn't make any sense, as that wouldn't make a difference. The average is going to go up, so most of the grandmas would be average grandmas.
TLDR, the average grandma rocks.
Aren't all of our wives grandmas? And also, are you really saying TLDR in the same sentence that has grandmas?
Well, if you understood what it meant, then I'm quite sure anyone below the age of 427 can understand it.
I'm barely 50 years old, Don. What on earth do you mean by 427?
Really, 50? You're 81, Joe.
Wait, what?
How do I tell you this? And please hit 6 a.m. Please hit 6 a.m. Let's go. All right, boys, that's going to be it for today's video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
And share this video with your six-toed friend.
That's it, see ya.
Hold on, what do you mean by you're 81? Since when?
Cut.